or see if you can get your car to start. The second thing you must do is secure what water you still can from the system. After the pumps stop, there will still be some water left in the pipes, which you can secure if you move fast enough. The next thing you need to do is spend any cash you have. Cards and any form of electronic payment will be gone, but cash will still hold its value, at least for a time. So use it to get the things that you need to survive, like long-lasting foods, medicines, or a solar-powered generator. Once you get home, I would suggest removing all the perishable foods you have in the fridge and the freezers and cook them. That should keep them good for a few days longer, preventing you from letting vital calories simply go to waste. Next, consider how you're going to deal with all your trash and human waste. With toilets that won't work anymore and no garbage truck coming around, these can become a breeding ground for germs and attract rodents. Building a backyard incinerator is a simple solution. Just make sure it's far away as not to contaminate your food and water reserves. Another very important step that you must take is to secure your property. The sooner the better. When food runs out, people will swarm like locusts looking for it elsewhere. If they find you unprepared, they'll take you for everything you have. Place booby traps, buried spikes, secure doors and windows, and try to make your home as unappealing a target as possible. Make sure there's no food smells leaking out of your home. It doesn't take much to deter looters for a while. Simply be a less desirable or more dangerous target than your next door neighbors. This way, your turn will come a little later, giving you more time to prepare and better secure your property. Speaking of your neighbors, you can work with them to set up a security plan for your whole area. Never let them know what you have in terms of supplies, but explain the rationality that will happen following a collapse in modern society, and what you will all need to do in order to survive the hungry mobs moving your way. Doing these simple things will put you in a much better position than most of the people out there following the strike. But this is just the beginning of the beginning. According to the EMP Commission established by our own government, putting the grid back together will take 2 years if all the other countries would build the huge transformers the EMPs burn out. By that time, without trucks to supply our stores and pharmacies, without hospitals, and general chaos reigning, they estimate that 9 in 10 people will die. Surviving long-term without the grid, cars, refrigeration, phones, running water, and other things we take for granted takes a lot more than the few simple steps I've mentioned so far. Click on the link below to discover over 70 ingenious do-it-yourself projects that can help you survive in a world without electricity and become self-sufficient on your own property, like the 3-barrel rainwater harvesting system that automatically filters it, a stovepipe heater that gives you free hot water at the faucet, and the off-grid shower that you can connect it to, the smokeless smokehouse to preserve meat and cheese without drawing any unwanted attention, how to turn a CB radio into a powerful transmitter, a hydro-powered backup generator, and a wind turbine made from salvaged motors. Off-grid air conditioning, a simple device to harvest water out of thin air, the lazy man's hand pump for tapping underground water reserves on your own property, the high-yield raised beds that you can finish in under an hour, an inexpensive solar panel setup that you can power a regular fridge or freezer, a TV and laptop 24/7 all at the same time, as well as a battery bank to store any surplus electricity for your other appliances. The perpetual backyard aquaponics system that can provide fresh food even on the darkest of days. A cool stone oven for cooking outside. Backyard alarms and concealed traps against intruders. The zero water waste toilet. The off-grid refrigerator. The hidden food growing fence. And many, many other no-grid survival projects that you need around your house and won't find anywhere else.